1 to 10, how's the quality of the audio? Let's see, I'm gonna do a poll. Pam, pam. Okay, multiple choice. Audio quality, 1 to 10. 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 2, 3, 9. Let's see, how's the audio quality today? Really, that good? Okay. Interesting. Right, we will start in 2 minutes. While we wait, everybody's here. Okay, very good. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right. Now, how's the audio image? How's the image? Is the image good? Do you like this blue background or you prefer the yellow background? Good, okay. Another question for you guys. Blue? Okay. Let me know the color you prefer. I accept background suggestions as well. Yes, excellent. The message received. Pink. Are you sure about that? From these answers, I understood that some of you have no idea how much color influences a person. And we'll have a class dedicated to color theory. Remind me about that. Now, another question. And the poll, new poll. Maybe some of you have internet connection issues. So very important to connect with the Ethernet cable to the router if you want to have a faster connection or you feel your connection is not good enough. So I want to ask you, how many of you are connected with Ethernet cable? Amazing. And the rest is connected with Wi-Fi, I guess. Interesting. Hotspot. Okay, with mobile data, right? Not bad. Interesting. I would like to know how much hotspot. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, right. So the students in the previous semester suggested me one guy was a gamer, so he told me buy this one. It's really good. So I bought it, and the quality is the best one. So it's really important. Right. Okay. So today we will talk about delays in human-computer interaction and how important they are. And I hope you will like the class. If we have time, we will talk about 2 more laws of human-computer interaction, fits and kicks. And before we start, another question for you guys. One more question. Polling. So who is new? Okay. Let's go. Yes. Wow. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 5 people. Right. Oh, okay. So for the new people, we have a lot of information. Is somebody a volunteer that would like to explain Miro, Slack, something else to the new people? Bonus point. Is volunteer.
Doctor?
Yes, Mohammed.
Just can I ask a question? I'm new to this class, so I would like to know, is it the same like procedure, like you will be posting notes, or I don't know, yeah. Is there a book or notes or what?
It's all slides and maybe we are in the process of finding a better book. Otherwise, we'll use last year's book, but we usually don't really use it. We use the slides. Yeah, but don't worry about it. Most people get a very good grade in this class. More questions. More questions. All the materials in the class, past exams, are in the Dropbox link inside Slack, so very easy to find. Am I sharing the screen? No. Okay, any volunteer to explain to the new people how this course works? Anybody? Very good. Okay, Sarah, thank you. Winner, thank you. Okay, maybe the new people need the link to Slack, right? Thank you, thank you, thank you, Mariam. Super awesome. Wonderful. New people, did you get it? So in this class, we will use figma.com as well. Yeah, okay. Yeah, did you create, Mariam, did you create a account in figma.com? Yes, cool. Would you like to share to the rest of the class what you did with Figma? No? Good, fine. Great. Sure, okay, good. Would you like to share the screen so they see your Figma and how to register and what you can do with it? Doctor, what is the workspace Slack URL? Very good question, Mohamed Greish. I will send an email after the class, an onboarding email, an email that is like, register here, do this, do that. So for the new people, in this class, we will use a few additional interactive tools to do the class. One of them is Miro. My Mac broke, and so I had to buy a new Mac, and now it doesn't find anything. Faster. Right, so I am going to workspace base access to CSBP316. Do you see my screen? Yeah? Invite by link. Allow email address creator. Read only. Create link. What is the link? Okay. Right. All the links for this class are here. So join Slack, join via web, and Miro. These are the important ones. The rest are not important for you. This is the Blackboard, and this is the attendance. Okay, good. And I will post it here. So, here. Right, Mohammed? And then what is a Slack? Somebody wants to explain to Mohammed what is a Slack? So for the new people and for the students that know Slack, just 1 minute. This is a Slack, and we will have conversations on Slack about this class. Slack is a chat. It's like Discord. It's like a chat channel, but it's persistent. So if you miss one class, you can see what we were talking the other day. So the first thing you have to do, you can do it after this class, because now you need to pay attention to the class, is to make a profile, and then you go here to onboarding. These are the 3 channels we have for this class. And just put your short bio and so on. Maha, I feel your pain. Trust me. Only, you don't need to download any app. You can do this via web. And yeah, so you don't need to download any app. Okay, so you can access Slack via web as well. So you don't need to download an app. But if you want to have a good experience on the phone, the app is really nice. The Slack app on the phone is really nice. As I was saying, so on. So for example, Slack is really great because I will post things here like, hey, here's the link for the class today, or stuff like that. You can also search Dropbox here, for example, and you will find the Dropbox of the course where you will have all the materials of the last year and past exams and so on. So super useful to chat. You can ask me questions here. In this course, it's forbidden to send me an email before you contact me first on Slack. And if the question is of general interest, ask first on the general channel, because maybe some of your colleagues can answer the questions. The channel general is for general questions or to talk about what's going on in the class at the moment. So the onboarding is here to put your bio so you know your colleagues in the class. And this is the channel for jokes. So if you have a joke, here, no, here, no, here, yes. I don't see any joke here, but please don't be shy. Jokes are a very important part of UX experience. All right, questions? Great. Maha, you okay now? Any other questions? All clear. Very good. Now, the new students, don't worry about making the login and create accounts. You'll do it after the class. Now, today, let's focus on where we left the last class. It was about the Doherty. Can somebody explain to me what it was, the Doherty threshold? No? Okay, so, okay, winner, would you like to open the microphone and tell us? Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Okay. It's dirt it says that there is a threshold that if a person who is using a computer waits for a given website or application for a time which is most probably more than 0.4 milliseconds, then it will be less attractive for the person, less interactive.
Yeah. Yeah. Did we watch this video? Can you see my screen? Did we watch this video in the class? The Doherty threshold, this one. Did we watch it? Yes, no? Do you remember? No. Okay. Do you want to watch it? And let's watch it. Okay. Okay, I'm going to open this video on YouTube, and let me know, can you hear the sound of the video? See, it's a yes or a no. Hold on. No, okay, wait. So now I have to, hold on a second. It's so complicated. I have to stop the sharing and then share again, and then Chrome tab, and then Doherty Threshold, and then share audio as well. So many clicks. Right, you ready? So this is a video clip of a very famous series by ABC TV. It's called Halt and Catch Fire, season 1, episode 4. This series is set in the 1976-77, and is about when young startups were trying to build PCs and laptops, and it was the beginnings of the computers, and the computers were not very fast. So the engineers had this problem of making it cool and slow, or making it functional and fast, right? And there's this thing called the Doherty threshold. And it means that when you click a key or something in the computer, or a mouse, the computer has to do something with it, yes? And if this do something with it takes more than 0.4 seconds, then the human gets annoyed. If it takes less, the human doesn't notice. So if you have a computer software or a computer hardware, and this works for WhatsApp, Slack, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, I don't know what apps are you using guys now, Discord. If your app is slower than this in reacting to the user input, then the user will feel a lot of pain, because you're above the Doherty threshold, right? And this series that you may want to watch for historical reasons if you have time, it's very interesting because it shows how all these human-computer interactions really in real life look like. And so, can you hear the sound now?
See, they talk about something called the Doherty threshold of system response.
I'm checking now you can, yes, okay, so let's watch it. It's just 1 minute, but it's fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna maximize this.
Closer. Today, we hit a milestone. When engineers measure the speed of a PC, they talk about something called the Doherty threshold of system response time. It sounds fancy, I know. But basically what it means is when you ask your computer to do something and hit the enter key, if it answers you back in less than 400 milliseconds, just under half a second, then you will stay glued to that machine for hours. Your eyes may glaze over, but your productivity will soar. You'll be transfixed, mesmerized. Even a slight deviation back to half a second response time will allow your attention to stray. You'll get up and do the dishes, pick up the remote, watch the game. But under 400 milliseconds, that's the sweet spot. Well, guess what? Our soon-to-be Cardiff PC, though it looks ragtag now, just clocked in at 396 milliseconds. Once assembled, it will not only be faster than other PCs on the market, it will also be addictive. So spend time with your families, folks. Get drinks with your friends.
Bang, bang. Okay, wonderful. Great. Got it? Fantastic. So 400 milliseconds is the Doherty threshold. Do you understand this concept? Clear? Okay, good. Do you think you can make a small program in Python? Okay, do you know Python? Who knows Python here? Right, yeah, very interesting. Muaet. Okay. How would you test in real life if this Doherty threshold is true or is a lie? I'm telling you, how would you check it? What's the simplest way you could check it? Okay, that's one. Yeah. Open an app. So loading a game. Okay, good. I am thinking to, what about this? Calculator in Python or Java or JavaScript, and we put a timer. You know, the user has to put 1 + 2, enter, and then we put a delay timer before it shows the result. And then we adjust the delay time, and then we see how people like it. Would that experiment work to check the Doherty threshold? Right, because then we can show it to 5 people, for example, right? And for some people, we put 0 delay. And for some people, we put 300 milliseconds. For some other people, we put 700 milliseconds. And some people, we put 1 second. What's going to happen? What do you think? All right, good. So this is your first group assignment. Code an experiment to check the Doherty threshold. And so the best way to do this is through, I think, a calculator, but you could make a game as well of, I don't know, clicking or a chatbot, doesn't matter. Calculator, I think, is very good because it can be text-based, right? And code this and add a delay, and then show it to 5 people, and to some people you show it to with a delay of less than 400, and to other with more, and then you make a chart. And at the end of the experiment, maybe you give them a task, say, okay, use this calculator and try to make these additions. 3 + 5, 7 + 28. And so how can you add a delay? Anybody knows how to add a delay in Python? There's a function called timesleep. I will show it to you. Okay, you can code it in Java as well. It doesn't matter. Any language. Okay. So I am going to make breakout rooms, and I'm going to give you I cannot make the breakout rooms now. I have to make the groups on the Blackboard, and that's going to be your groups. Sounds good? So we are like 51. So what about groups of 7? Is that good for you guys? Or 5? Groups of 5? Max, what do you think? Five is good, I think so. Oh, we have another problem. Oof. Yeah, so in this class, we have 2 groups together, the boys and the girls. And the boys are in one group, and the girls are in another group. So we will not mix them. So that's interesting. So I'm going to create groups of 5 for the boys and groups of 5 for the girls. And this is your group. And then I don't know how I'm going to create the breakout rooms here. Any suggestions? Can you choose the breakout room that you want? Is that correct? Yes. Right. Okay. So give me 5 minutes. Meanwhile, start researching how would you code this. Yes. And yeah, super cool. And then we'll open some Miro boards so you can do small coding together there, and then just code the app. It doesn't take much time. Sounds good? When do you want to be done? So we'll start working now, and we have 30 minutes left. So depending on your skill, you can have it done in 10 minutes. And you could start testing it with your family or your sisters or your daughters or your brothers. And the idea is to make a chart. Sounds good? This will be a graded assignment, by the way. And then the next day, we will show the results in class. Sounds good? Yes? Great. Okay, so 5 minutes, everybody, by yourselves, try to find some code that you like in the internet about a calculator, and then you will modify it, and then you will add the sleep time function, and then design a task. So you will test this with humans, 5 humans, and design a task to give the same task to every human. They don't know that you are testing them for the Doherty threshold. They just know that you are doing some calculator and that they need to do some tasks. No? So you define a task. The task must be the same for everybody. And then at the end of you tell them, look, do these numbers with the calculator. And then at the end, you ask them, how did you like my calculator, right? And 0 to 10 or something like that. You measure their user experience. And then let's see when the calculator is fast, people are happier or not. Sounds good? So it's important that you have a task, that the task is the same. What do you mean, Sarah? You can open the microphone.
I mean, the task we are gonna do is collect the feedback of our calculator.
Yeah, 2 things. First, you code the calculator in Python or Java or JavaScript, or maybe you want to host it online, it doesn't matter. And then once you've done that, it should take 10 minutes. Then you become a user experience researcher, and with your laptop or phone, you go to your mama or your papa, your sister, and says, hey, can you use my application and do this task? For example, add 5 plus 27 using this calculator and tell me the results. And then 55 plus 100 and tell me the results. And then after they use your app, you ask them, how did you like it? 0 to 10. Yes. And then see if there's and then you do the same, but you make the delay. Yeah. And so you have a group of people with 0 delay, and you have a group of people with artificial delay. And then you will compare how happy each group of user is. Does that sound logical to you? And then you will see if Doherty threshold is important or not. I think no need to add UI because it's a lot of work. And if you have a UI ready from some GitHub, it's fine. We will not grade the UI here. We grade the process of collecting the data and assessing it. Sounds good? You can write your code. You can reuse somebody else's code. If you reuse somebody else's code, of course, give credit. Yeah? Sounds good? Okay, I'm going to make the groups now. Groups, create, self-enroll, manual enroll. No, not manual enroll. No. Create, self-enroll, group set, single group. I don't know which one is it. Name, G. That's G. This group is visible to other students. G. GS. Maximum number of members. 6. Show members. Create a smart view for this group. I don't think it is one. Create a self-enroll group. Group information. Groups. It's group set. Single group set. Random enroll. This one. G. Number of students per group, 5. Put the remaining in the wrong group. Okay, good. Is everything good here? G. Yeah, it's good. Right. Okay, so if you go to your Blackboard, girls, you will see that you belong to a group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Okay, so find out which group number are you, and this is your group for the course. And then when I do the breakout room, you go to your group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, depending on the group on Blackboard. Sounds good? Now the boys, the same thing. Create sentences, groups, create self-enroll. No, create, create random enroll, G, B. And this group is visible. The group is visible for the students, and this is 5, and submit. And this is it. Okay, good. And students, you have 5 groups as well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and same message as for the girls. If you belong to group 1, you will join the breakout room 11. If you're 2, you will join the breakout room 12. If you're 3, you will join 13, 14, 15. Sounds good? Great. And now I'm going to create the breakout rooms here. Because we are so many people, not everybody will present the results. You will submit your results in Blackboard. And if some group feels super happy to share, one or two groups can present the results, and that also counts for participation in the class, which is, it helps you when you need this extra point or half point to get an A or a B. I will take it into account. So if you have the chance, I recommend you volunteer to present when I will ask if there is any volunteer to present. Sounds good, Chama? Great. Okay, ready for the breakout revolution? Okay, let's go. How do I do the breakout? 1, 2, 3. Boys, do you know where you have to go? 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. Girls, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sounds good? Does everybody know their group? Okay, how do I do groups now? Forgot. This software lowers my IQ to incredible depths here. Breakout rooms. Number of groups. So to reach 16 groups, we need 16 at least, 17, 16, 17, 16, 17. Just in case. No, this is going to be custom assignment. I'll attend this to switch group. You guys will join the groups by yourselves, yeah? Custom assignment, show up. Boom, okay. Group 3, create a new group. But I want, God. Custom assignment, randomly assign. Okay, let's see how this works. You will randomly be assigned to a wrong group, and then you have to manually switch. Sounds good? Okay. So you are in the wrong group, then you have to switch to your group that matches your Blackboard group. No, I will. Okay, I'm going to create it. Ready? Let's go. Nice, cool, great. Very good, very good, very good. It's working. What microphone is it? Ask me on Slack. Let's see. We have, yes, you have Shama. You don't have to present. Okay, good. Let's see. Main room. Group 15. Nice. Okay, good. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, we have a group here. I'm gonna group 5, group 4, group 7. Doctor, I can switch the group. Oh no, really? Mister, what should I do? Okay, okay. Let's see. It's group. You should be in. Mm, okay, very good. Salama, you cannot switch the group. What groups should you be in? Mm-hmm. Okay, everything is working. Let's see. Group 1, moderator. Group 1, presenter, Rim, Ali. Oh, okay. No connection. Group 2, group 3.